I thought that I had never thought about all these things like purpose of life and all the things. And also during COVID period, everyone experienced the importance of health and all. So the basic thing is that why you should have a sattvic lifestyle, because if you get disease or you become sick, so then you become burden on your family or your well wishers and your company also where you are working. So because of disease and all, you cannot perform your duties, and other people have to take care of you. So you become burden on the society. So if you don't want to become burden on society, you need to maintain yourself. And how you will maintain? That is through sattvic movement. Not necessarily sattvic movement, but people can follow uh, this how they can maintain themselves fit. So to be fit, there are three criterias. Of course, first is physical health. So everybody is taking care of physical health. I see people going for morning walk, for workout, for many type of routine they have maintained, diet. They take care of their food, and so many things are there to follow. But only physical health is not important, because if you are physically fit, but mentally also you need to be fit, because that only physical fitness is of no use unless you have mental fitness also. So in addition to physical fitness, mental fitness is also important. And how you'll achieve mental fitness? So just like you are working out your body, similarly you have to work out your for your brain also. So that first you have to prepare, like for every uh, you know uh, like marathon or any workout, you need to have first warm up. So you need to prepare yourself. Similarly for mental fitness also, you need to prepare, and that is meditation or your religious routine, or then we follow all our mental fitness routines. And further, third one is social health also. You need to have community who will encourage you, like we have beautiful TBF community. All members are celebrity, and they are encouraging each other. So if you don't have such community, you will not get vibes and encouragement from the people, because you, alone you cannot do. You need to have your uh, friends and people. So that's why these three things are important: physical health, mental health, as well as social health. If you maintain all these three, then only you will be fit, perfectly fit, and you will not be burden on anybody. Because I have never been to doctor since last 10 years. So I don't want that. Sorry if anybody is doctor, don't mind. But I want that people should not go for any medicine or this because it affects your kidney also, your health also, and ultimately you become burden on your family. So I like to express my gratitude to Sattvic lifestyle, because from them only it was my turning point, and this my lifestyle change. And we were not aware of many things that we came to know. And of course, further, the next is also we had blessing school group. There we learned how we can improve our mental fitness. So of course, mental fitness also, we learned many things like how to read faster, how to memorize things faster, how to improve your memory, and a lot of things we learned. Also, we had the Krishna Conscious group by Vidyaji, where uh, I learned about Ramcharitmanas, Bhagavad Gita, then Srimad Bhagavatam 1, Srimad Bhagavatam 2. All we have completed in just 1 year. And this, suppose you are reciting any shloka or anything, But if you don't understand the meaning, uh, you will not enjoy that. But if you understand the meaning, then you enjoy it, and you also understand it. It makes a lot of difference. Like, it is said that as soon as you get up in the morning, you need to look at your palms and say Karagre Vasti Lakshmi, Karmade Saraswati, Karmuletu Govinda. But if you don't know the meaning of this, you cannot understand. So when you understand everything, and Bhagavad Gita is the ocean, lot of things to learn, and which we can implement in our practical life also. So for that also, I'm very much thankful to um, Vidya Mataji, and also Blessing School Group, and finally TBF. TBF has brought a lot of improvements in my life, because I was I think I'll say about 5 years back, I never used to read any books and all, and because I don't have patience to go through so many pages. But after this, uh, blessing schools and learning, understanding how to improve our this thing, and also we had lot of exercises, also eye exercises, like looking in eight and various combinations, and do eye exercises also. So which will improve health of eye, and your vision sharpness, and your reading speed, and all the things. So I'm very much thankful to TBF, because we had lot of challenges conducted, and we could involve and enjoy the every program, and also we interact with the participating members, all celebrity, all champions. So a lot of things to learn from all the people. So can you move to next slide? So I would just like to thank my support, my Wi-Fi, and because she has been taking care of me, my routine, my food, and everything she's. And how I met her, this is also very interesting story, because in those days, I have graduated 91 batch engineer, mechanical engineer, and she has gone out. So Anamika ji, she is not here. Maybe later on I'll introduce whenever there will be opportunity. So this I had done engineering 91 batch, because I'm 1970 born, and as you know, from the middle class family, we look for, we need ideal partner, like everything should be there, educated, cultured, everything, which is I think rarely possible. So my family, we were been looking, and my parents got fed up, because we couldn't find match. My elder sister also pretending as my mother, calling everywhere, and she also got fed up. Then through Times of India, I just saw her data. She was librarian with L&T in Baroda, and I just communicated through newspaper. But then I had nobody to carry with me, because all people got fed up, as nothing was working out almost 2 years. So I was on official tour. I just called her father that I'll come with my auntie at Baroda. Of course, there was no auntie, but I just told her. And then last moment, I said she has to go out somewhere, some urgent this thing, and she cannot come. Then her father said, "When you can come next?" I said, "I can't say. It can be 6 months. It can be 8 months. I don't know." So then he said, "Okay. Then if you don't mind, can you come?" I said, "Okay, uh, I'll come." So I had gone alone, and evening, it was evening around 6. I went there, and then as her nature is there, she is very rarely she mix with any means rarely with the people, very selective and very thing, and she doesn't like fat people. I was very fat initially, so chances were almost nil. But I don't know how we started discussing by 6:30. And then it was almost 10 o'clock, 10:30. All people were moving around outside, waiting what is going on. And 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. And they were just worried ki, what is going on. Then almost around 11 o'clock, we came out, and she agreed. Her parents and brother were surprised that how come this is possible. And I just asked her that how you agreed, because you don't like fat people, you don't want to go to bigger cities like Ahmedabad and all. So she said that no, the main thing, main her criteria was self-made person, because she said I don't want anybody who had ready-made wealth and like that. So self-made person is the priority, because that only will long laster. So that was her criteria, and accordingly we got into it. And my I didn't inform my office, my boss. And during our engagement till marriage, I had lot of tours, frequent tours to Baroda. And later on, during my marriage, my boss came to know, and he said, "Oh, now I'm surprised. How come Baroda customers were getting so much pampering, so much frequent visits, and all?" So we had a lot of masti and enjoyment. So I would call it arrange come love marriage, as her office was there, no? So in those days there was no WhatsApp, so there was a fax. So from my office, I'll write poem and send fax to their office, and then that their receptionist, she will blackmail me that you give me, chocolates and all. Then only I'll pass on that fax to her. Like that, we had a lot of uh, things and masti. So that is how we enjoyed our life, and we are just like friends. And since those days only, I'm believing in equality. So it was almost 90 we got married, and I always believe in maintaining equality. So I think next slide. And anybody want to ask, you can ask questions, because I don't want this to be one-sided. This thing, it is. We can have interactive session. And my inspiration is my son. I would say during COVID time, he uh, couldn't go to college, so he converted his study room to gym, and he had almost most of the equipment purchased through Amazon. And we went to, as soon as COVID was over, we went to Raymond's. That sale was there, factory outlet. But there all trousers and all shirts were little bit tighter, not what I selected, of shorter size. So this mother and son said, no, no, you have to buy this only. This is challenge for you, and you have to ensure that you can wear this. So that is how it started. And then later on, I find that I could wear my son's clothes. So he dumped all his old uh, clothes to my cupboard. So here you can see his T-shirt I'm wearing. So I can wear his all clothes, and you feel proud when you can wear your uh, kid's clothes, or your son's clothes. So it gives you, pride and confidence. So
Amazing.
of course now he has made six packs, and still daily he goes to gym for 2 hours. Next slide, please.
It's yeah. Shall I
So
put the
yeah,
video?
yes. We had, after Satvik this challenge, we had Satvik yoga challenge also. So I was one of the winner in that. Just you can click the.
Really interesting acknowledgement for today is for Rumit Dave. So he says how he's looked a certain way, he's tried to lose weight, but it does not happen for him. However, he's found so much joy in who he is. He really enjoys dancing, and I wanted to share this video with all of you. It's a lot of fun. Yes, who is it?
I think okay.
These are really inspiring videos, inspiring posts. So thank you everybody for sharing, for participating. We will meet tomorrow.
Amazing, sir. Amazing.
So, Radhika ji, I'm in communication with her even today. After this, we become friends, and I like her because she never gets, angry whatever you ask, and she's very good yoga teacher, very cool and very good yoga teacher. So also their staff also we are very friendly. Now, next is this regarding marathon. We started around 2019 when I shifted to Mumbai. Then every year we used to participate. In between, there was a break due to COVID. This year also it was there at BKC. We had there. So we make it a point that every year we participate in marathon. So to it gives us enthusiasm and to maintain our fitness. But as regarding physical health, I would like to say that my turning point was about 10 years back when I was diagnosed with uh, this blockage. I had heart pain around late night when I came back from the dinner, some social gathering dinner, and suddenly felt like some heavy stone is kept on the chest. So I had to rush to hospital, and then they said, "Ki you need to do angiography." And then they said there is blockage 80%, 82%. So you need to do the angioplasty. Welcome, Varnika ji, my Bangla teacher. So then,
Sir, thank
yeah. So then I consulted my brother-in-law who is a doctor. So he said you have two options. Either you change your lifestyle or you go for angioplasty. But angioplasty is like, once you do it, then after few years again you need to do it because it is like you disturb the tire tube of a tire. Once the puncture is there, then you are disturbing the original alignment. So I didn't want to do that. So I said I'll change my lifestyle. So earlier, even if I have to go half kilometer, I used to go by two-wheeler. Lazy approach, sleeping in sofa, watching movies, and like that. So everything changed. I had a cycle. So I used to carry cycle for 6-7 kilometers, even in rain, and totally changed the lifestyle. But the major turnaround was after COVID and after understanding from Sattvic lifestyle so many things. So, that earlier awareness was not there. Also, when I was bachelor, I used to have a lunch come dinner unlimited thali. So the restaurant owner used to stare at me that this fellow has come. So like that, I used to have about 10 to 12 rotis and two times rice. And once their fellow asked me about rice, so I complained that how can he ask for my rice? I have not yet completed my rotis. So, and that time we were not knowing that this is just a Vasul approach. Lunch come dinner, so around 2:30 we'll have unlimited food, and we used to go to movie almost weekend. Being bachelor, I used to watch almost every week about 4 or 5 movies. So that was a vague lifestyle, not knowing anything, no, not knowing the purpose of life, because that time Ikigai I had not read and I had not met the inspiring people like all of you. So a lot of things change. Then we come to know that how things matter and how we should be. So similarly, in addition to physical fitness, mental fitness also matters. So like learned from many people. So I'll just share some stories, interesting stories. Like in my ex company, we had in Pune office some rowdy customer. He broke some glasses and threatened to again damage office next day because his machine was delayed. Some wrong commitment by our field team. So my boss said that we have to visit tomorrow. So he said, let us go. I said, okay, we'll go. So he said, we should take some 8, 10 engineers with us. I said, no need, only we two will go. He said, no, no, but that customer is rowdy. Why? I said, don't worry. So we went there, and my boss is not having patience. So he just within 15 minutes said, यार ये तो नहीं मानेगा. This thing will not happen. So that customer was very angry because his contract was cancelled because of delay of machines and all. He cannot provide on time and all. So my boss, not having any patience, he said, "ये तो नहीं मानेगा." He even offered him some 15, 20,000 free extra parts. He said, "अरे हमको, I'm not beggar, so you are giving me all this thing." Like that, he was very angry. But then I told boss, "You take your smoking break. I will see that." So by the time my boss came back after smoking broke, that customer just he was telling, "अरे ये तो मेरे बड़े भाई है," like that. वो मेरे पाँव पड़ गया था, and he became my fan. So my boss said, "अरे what you have done? How you changed the things? Now he's your fan, and now he's helping us. He's giving us inquiries, and he's praising you too much something." So I told boss, it is very simple. You should know the the person's interest, what is interest. First thing, his contract got cancelled, so I told him, now where you are trying for the new contract. So I was knowing that company. I just called and I got him that contract awarded, and that's how he become so happy. And he just immediately just oh, पाव पड़ गया बड़े भैया like that, and he is still in touch, and now he's like our friend. So, like that, if you implement whatever we learned in Bhagavad Gita and all these mental fitness programs and amazing, we had amazing program from Jim Quick for fast memorizing and many other things. So, like that, one more example is there. We had been to some corporate customer, and there on the shop board some useful internal information was there. So my boss says कि अरे इसका photo मिल जाए तो बहुत जरूरी है, but there was this notice display that no photography allowed. I said, don't worry, you will get it. So I just took a photograph. So immediately security person came, photography not allowed, how you are taking photo and all. So I said, no, no, we are entering the your big boss cabin, na? So we need to check. So I just put in a selfie mode, and I said, just हमको ये ठीक कर रहा है, हम just checking my hairstyle and all. We should be prepared, na, like that. So his manager contacted him, what is going on, what is happening. Mean that time, till that time, I just moved that photo to hidden folder. So the security manager came, क्या हो रहा है, what is happening? I said nothing. I was just checking in selfie mode because I have to enter the cabin of your boss, and you can check my mobile. You take this mobile and see gallery. There is no photo. I was just checking. I just gave him. He said, "No, no, ठीक है, okay, okay." So then when we came out, I told boss, "See, this is photograph." So he said, "This how you manage all these things? All of a sudden, you can answer and manage." So I said, "It is all what you learn. You have to implement." So that is useful only if you can implement what you learn. And of course, my passion is dance and driving long drives. So My highest, longest distance is almost 940 kilometer in a day. I started from Ahmedabad, Gujarat to Pakistan border, Kutch area. I collected order from the customer in advance and came back midnight 2 o'clock. And I had gone alone as dealer engineer was sick with fever. So I can drive alone also, no need of any company. Uh, just put on the music system and you can drive. So that was the maximum I had driven. Then, but after marriage, I have reduced the speed and driving a bit safer. So next slide. So this is maximum speed, Chidaji. I have driven up to 190 on express highway. Of course, Palakji has broken my record. She has driven 191. So she is much faster than me. Actually, but I was not driving four wheeler. I was driving only two wheeler. After engagement, I saw my wife is driving car and I'm sitting on the side. So I said, this is not good. So on that day, I went to office and I told our office driver, ki, chalo, I need to learn. So
Oh
he,
God.
on that day, first time I just, in Ahmedabad roads, I took that our company Jeep on road divider and just spoiled one corporation, that small tree is there. No? So driver was very tense, but I said, don't worry, we will, if any penalty is there, we'll pay the penalty. And yeah, roads are good, but I was not a trained driver. No? I didn't go to any driving
Training
school.
school.
I just learned from the company vehicle with the company driver. So because I'm a bit conjuice person, I don't spend money. As far as possible, I learn without spending money. So like even gym also, fitness center, I use wherever hotels I stay, I use that. So no need to pay any membership for the fitness center also. So that is how I manage things. And this first, you can see in my first photograph how absurd I was, lazy person. And then second one is transformation gradual, and the last one was the final. But now again I'm going back to the middle one, so I have to ensure that I go again to the last one because of traveling and irregular schedules. Sometimes it is disturbing, so cannot maintain everything, but still has to maintain in my bag always one avla is there and one apple I always carry. So you can avoid the junk food. And after Satwik, our awareness has gone. So like in flight, there are free. Uh, yeah, that was deviation. Sometimes exceptions are there, Ramiji. So like in flight, we find so many people sandwich and all khapar. They are eating just free ka hai, to just they have it. But I learned to maintain the patience and tolerating such noises and without having anything. So yeah, Reti ji. Okay, you can track everything. So that is how I believe in always enjoying. One more thing I learned from my ex company boss, that you should have sense of humor and enjoy also life. Otherwise, he said you will become patient. पूरा दिन serious रहोगे, because we had some serious meeting and he just sent me some message in WhatsApp. So I thought it must be relevant to that meeting, but I saw it was some jokes and all. But I couldn't laugh in front of our MD and top management. I just went to washroom and there I was laughing, and somebody came and he said, "Arey pagal hai kya? Alone is laughing in the washroom." So I told boss, "Ki don't do such things. We'll be in trouble." But he had that kind of thing only, and he was very sporty. One customer said, "कि अरे आपका कोई personality नहीं है. I was reporting to him. He said, "इनको ही हमारे boss को मिलने दो." So he will agree also. So like that, he was very sporty, and we had lot of good time. Even when there are some presentations, he will ask me, "Are have you made any presentations?" So I will ask him, even though he is my boss. He was my boss. Have you made anything? He said, "No." I will also say no. But our presentation used to be the best one because we believe in instant this thing. This presentation also made today evening only, just in another 6 7 minutes. I was not prepared, gone outside. So that is how always it is last moment, and we come across so many motivational coach, self-made motivational coach, like they will coach you for the happiness and all. But when you see their faces, there is no happiness. मतलब ऐसा एकदम दुखी चेहरा रहता है and दुखी आत्मा, and how they will teach happiness, I don't know. So many coaches coming up nowadays. So I really find it funny, and I believe in enjoying every moment and every place we always enjoy with everyone. So if anybody has any question or anything, you can ask. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, Anamika, I will think on it.
So anyone would have any questions? Shall I move to the last slide, sir, or the questionnaire?
Yeah, you can move to last.
Yeah. Any questions? So this is our Sumit sir's network credentials.
You can stay
Amazing.
in touch with them. LinkedIn link is there, YouTube channel is there, and Insta handle is also there.
Yes, Chintan sir.
ভালো করেছি।
Anamika's prince is there.
Yeah. So yeah, we were. Chidanand sir, would you like to ask any questions? You are unmuted. Yes. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. How do you manage social things? So, this I take actually virgin mojito. So everybody laugh at me that he is having, but I order special virgin mojito because without soda, without that dew, and without ice. So then that guy who is taking order, he says, "अरे सीधा बोलो ना नींबू पानी चाहिए." So I said, "Yeah." So नींबू पानी with mint leaves. So that is my favorite drink everywhere I go, because juice, if you say they will give you Tetra Pak and it is full of sugar.
Yes.
Earlier awareness was not there, so we think, oh, juice is healthy option. I used to take juice, but what later on all these awarenesses come, so then I thought it is very harmful. So I take that only. And my ex-boss earlier company, the problem was that every day he will go for drink, and dinner will be at midnight or 1:30, 2 o'clock late night. So I said this will spoil our system. So I had to find some solution. So what I'll do, that when they are sitting in bar around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'll just pick up phone and hello, hello. Oh, kuch coverage is not there, like that. I'll pretend and I'll go out. I'll go out and find some pure veg restaurant near around, have my dinner within 15 minutes, and I'll come back. And I'll tell boss, अरे वो network ही नहीं आ रहा इधर, so I just had to go out. So like that, I'll finish, and then midnight 1:30, they will say dinner. I said, no, no, I am not hungry. So like that, I find a way to manage my routine, because you can't have it there. So this is how everywhere you have to find the solution, and you have to convert the challenges into opportunities. But this thing comes from all learnings, and all learning from you all, and the
Yes.
scriptures. Yeah.
Yes, so before anyone leaves, we can just take a selfie and then we can continue with the questionnaire. And honestly, sir,
Yeah,
we were expecting you to
Hey,
continue more
Shara,
and more.
wait, Bachana, wait.
Yeah, yeah. Please
Sorry,
mute
sorry, sorry.
everyone. And we'll just take a selfie first, and then Yutiji will come back to you.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
All right.
missing my Kamal ji is not there, no? So I'll be missing my goggles partner.
Yes. Okay, ready, everyone. Deiti ma'am is here. So let's take a selfie, everyone. Please turn on your cameras. Lipika ji, Smita ji, all of you, and mute yourself, please. Yeah, okay. Ready? One, two. Amazing.
So Reti ji, I think this is original smile. It was okay. Na? How you rate 10 out of
You have to smile without the goggles.
Okay.
no, what goggles has to do is smile. It is
Okay, you smile once more. Now I know you're not satisfied with this. Now give a 10 on 10 smile now.
Everyone, please, again, turn on your cameras.
Super.
yeah. So
Amazing.
basically, I would say when I was in school time, I was very fat and I was bullied by people, and so that time I decided that I'll do something that people should not feel. So then I started because fitness is also maintained, and so like that from school days I have won many trophies and awards in dance from school days, college. We used to practice on railway station platform little late night, and my study room had a big poster. So we had a lot of fun and also learn a lot of things.
Yeah. So I have a question for you, sir. So
Yeah.
what are your tips for someone who is not into a sattvic lifestyle, totally non-sattvic, but he or she wants to join that? So what would be your recommendations? Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, if anyone not in Sattvic, they can go through the basic notes of Sattvic lifestyle movement because they educate from the basic level. Because they are educating like don't avoid packed foods, have dinner before 7, and they explain very nicely like your pran shakti needs time. Because one of my colleagues we had Calcutta, he took dinner around 11:30, that too non-veg, and I said I'm not hungry. Then morning we had to move to some site because that site was around 4 hours traveling, uh, coal mining site from Calcutta. So morning we had to leave by 7:30. So 7 o'clock he is dumping all food again. So I said you had dinner by 11:30, very heavy dinner, and now at 7 you are having breakfast. So how your system will work? That's why I said you have a big belly like 6 months pregnant or 7 months pregnant lady. So he said, "नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं मतलब ऐसा नहीं क्या it is like that only because you don't allow your system to work. You are just dumping food and all as companies paying. It doesn't mean कि you just go on doing this. So that is there, and whatever this Sattvic lifestyle they are teaching the basic things, but it is not necessary like Asgard juice. It may not suit everyone. Like for me, pineapple suits me better, but pineapple may not suit to somebody else. Some people they say they feel some
Ah,
itching or
in the
something
throat.
like eating in the throat pineapple. But I can have pineapple anytime, 24 hours, and it suits me very well. It flushes my system, and so everybody has own system, and our body is our doctor. We need not have to listen to any generalized concept. You have to listen to your body, and our body always gives us indication. So we should know what are the do's and don'ts based on our body symptoms. Body will indicate what is suiting us, what is not suiting. So based on that, I always carry apple and avla with me. It suits me better because one apple a day keeps doctor away. I hope there is no doctor in this group. And oh, sorry, uh, doctor, she is no more joining now. We used to have,
That's
no?
nice.
So yeah, so she is not there, and
And
that's all. So
so
I
Hema ji
always
is asking tips for controlling cravings. Sorry for interrupting, sir.
controlling
Cravings.
craving. Uh, yeah, for that, I would say that you work so hard that you feel like falling into bed by 8:30 or 9. Just get tired and sleep into that. Number one. Number two, even if you feel like having something craving, then sometimes we take one date or in night and you can just have it. So it will kill your craving and you can have good sleep on that. Or sometimes other things are there, but that will not satisfy. It is not advisable to have late night because spicy food if you have, then you will have heartburn and it will trouble you. So generally I drink hot water with lemon if you to kill the craving, but some people may not be suitable for lemon water, so they can have some dates, 1 or 2 dates, so that suffice your cravings in that. And the
Okay.
best thing is that you wake up early and get
Yeah.
tired by evening so that you fall asleep and you don't have time to think about anything. So you can avoid late night cravings.
Thank you, sir. Amazing questions, everyone. Yuti ji, would you like to ask?
So I was asking, I am a Gujarati myself, and you know how Gujarati homes are. Every Teej Tiohar, we have our special snacks and food that comes with. I'm sure every community has it, not just Gujarati. But then, do you avoid all those foods like Janmashtami? I a Mohan Thad is something that is very basic that we made for prasad also, and I love that, and it is so full of ghee, like Mysore Pak, if I have to compare. So, do you like avoid everything? Or do you have it and then balance it out? How do you handle that?
Uh, See this like something. If it is prasad, you can have one piece or some less quantity. Like some prasad is there of as a respect gesture, you need to have it. So you can have it, but in small quantity. You can't have it, some 3-4 pieces and just go on like that. Similarly, like bakery items and so many things are there which are very attractive, but you will learn to control when you know the consequences.
Ah,
So, like
very
initially
true.
for me, also it was difficult in flight. They are serving dessert and sandwiches and so many things, and I just said no, I don't want anything. But initially, it is you will find it. But when you know the consequences and when you know what it is you are putting it into your body and how it will affect, so then you learn to control, and then afterwards you won't find any problem. And because my office people say, "Arey, iske to bahut nakhre hai. He will not drink, he will not eat this, he will not eat that." So I just laugh it out, and now people are aware. So now it is established. So there is no issue about it.
Amazing. Beautiful, sir. It was an amazing session going on. I would request if anyone else would like to ask anything from Rumit sir. Please,
अम,
one. Yes.
अम, कोई आपको फोर्स नहीं करता है सर कि ये एक खा लीजिए या एक सिप ले लीजिए करके
नो, my ex company boss, he said, अरे ये ड्रिंक नहीं करता है, ऐसे कैसे, तभी कैसे काम चलेगा सेल्स में. So he said we should force him. I said come on, force me. So then our MD said no, don't do it. So he will not say anything, but he will have to face the consequences. So it is like that, my behavior is very polite. So people think that I'm very soft person, but after 6 months, he will come to know that I have, done something damaging to him, and he will remember it for the lifetime. So people used to call me Cobra. After bite, the poison will show effect after a
Later
long
on.
time. So those people who know, they they are aware of it. So that is how I'll not say anything, but they will understand in where whosoever has worked with me or this thing.
I have one question, Romitji.
Yeah.
There are two questions. First question is, what is one thing that you feel you are still struggling with, and you find yourself every now and then in that situation to keep going, and it becomes a hurdle in your consistency. The
Traveling.
second question is, what is one thing that keeps you going? I mean, the one big change in your energy shift that happened, and that is one thing that keeps pushing you and keep motivating you to not stop. Two questions.
Yeah. So, as usual, Jainab coming with challenging questions. So, the first question is regarding Reti. First challenge I could manage 10K steps every day. But second challenge I gave up because it happens like, you are driving almost 8 to 10 days whole day, and driving, self-driving, then visiting customer, and then how you manage the steps, it becomes challenge. So I gave up in the second challenge, but still I want to maintain the 10K steps, uh, which sometimes is not possible because airport and trains also you try to walk, but you cannot disturb
Fellow passengers.
means 10K is difficult. You can manage 2K or something like that, but the time also passes. Na? By the time we reach hotel, it is 11:30, 12 midnight. Then the day is on, means
Hmm.
over. So then Reti ji will be annoyed that today you are not completed 10K and all. I don't know how she managed 50K and all. She and her friend Sri Hari, I think like 24 hours they are on treadmill, like how they do 17K or 18K. And
No, no, Rethi ma'am is doing it at night. I saw her spread score that day. पूरे दिन में 200 300 200 300 और रात को जिप
That
करके सारे कवर हो जाते हैं.
same.
yeah, yeah. So, second question from Zainab, what inspires and how? So, it is like, once you taste the success, you know the importance of success. So, once I started this Sattvic challenge and maintaining all these things, like, even now I'm 54, but I don't have specs. I can read anything. That is how my boss was asking. I said, "Abhi tak to nahi hai, but later on depends on you how much stress you will give me." So uh, because of I think Aula I'm having an exercise. I exercises I do in idle time, and I never use like PLJ. Josnaji's question also skin glow and all. I have never used any ointments or any cosmetics in my life, but this glow will come with the rule that you have to sweat compulsory once in a day, because sweating will take out all toxic from your skin. And if you are happy and always joyful, that it will reflect on your face. As I said, some motivational coach is there, they say happiness and they themselves are dukhi atma, like sad face. So that is contradictory. So that should reflect, that happiness itself reflect on your face if you're happy. And once you get into all these things, you like to carry it with the consistency, so that you don't fail. And when you understand the importance, that is how I said in the beginning, you don't want to become burden on anybody. If you maintain yourself fit, you are not burden on your family and this. So like I have said, I have never seen a doctor in last 10 years. and I don't like to take medicines. If you have some headache, I'll tolerate the headache, but I'll not take any medicine because it will affect the kidney and side effects are there. Yes, UPG.
Okay, so back in your story, you said that you had some of the cardiac symptoms and you underwent angiography, and they said there was a blockage, and they suggested angioplasty. And then you were advised either to make lifestyle changes or to undergo angioplasty. So, so basically, what I understand is you did not take the angioplasty, right? And after that, has your cardiac health improved? Have you had a follow-up checkup or anything, or cardiography or something?
No, nothing. As I said, no, I don't spend money. Our
Yeah, but
company does
do you?
annual.
Yeah, but so company के annual health checkup में
Yeah,
do they check all your lipid levels and all, which
yeah, yeah,
are
thumb
a
rule.
surrogate of doing?
I will say thumb rule. Thumb rule is that if you can run for 12 minutes on the treadmill, your cardiac health is good. If you can't run for 12 minutes on the treadmill, something wrong that you have to check. And whenever you have chest pain, like many times we have chest pain, we something. So the doctor has explained me that if you can point out your pain location with the thumb, no need to worry. It
Okay.
is muscle pain or something. But
Uh,
if you
uh.
can't locate,
If
it
it's
is
a
paining,
generalized
then it
pain,
is,
yeah.
yeah, then it is serious. Then you have to get the ECG done.
Hmm. And this is a bit personal. At what age did you have this episode?
About 10 years back, so maybe 44, 10 years back, 44. Yeah. Now I'm 54. But that changed my life, no? Because before that I was like totally haphazard. So if you see everybody's life, like Radhika also had some issue of
Yes,
Satvik and then
cancer.
she turned into. So जब तक ठोकर नहीं लगती ना तब तक आदमी सुधरता नहीं ना ऐसा
Mm.
कहावत है. So once you get, then you understand. Otherwise you are lost. So that is
Very
how.
true. Amazing, sir. I think all of your questions are answered. It was an insightful session, thought-provoking session, sir, and most of all, very inspiring. All your photos are so inspiring, and they urge us to follow the sattvic diet even though you're traveling. So amazing. You are an inspiration for all of us, and this session has actually culminated that, combined everything for us. So thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, and